Hey YouTube, Sergeant Savinelli, smoking my Savinelli saxophone. You ever have one of those days when you kind of just stare at your tobacco collection, trying to figure out what you're going to put in your pipe that day? And no matter how hard you try, you walk away, you come back, and it takes you forever. Today was one of those days for me. So, I finally settled on some LJ Peretti blend number 500. And I figured that was it. Loaded it up, good to go. Well, that's where the adventure begins. Before we get into that adventure, I got a few shout outs. First and foremost, to Ghost Cobb. Thank you so much for all the kind words on your Fine Five Friday series. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed it, and I was very humbled by your review there, your shout out to me. Thanks, man. Second up, Bearded Pipe Smoker. I know you want a custom built in the worst way, but I got another one. I managed to win another auction on eBay. So you'll see that one in a forthcoming video. I'm not gonna tip it out and kind of show it to you now. We'll wait on that one. I got a video coming up for that. It's a beauty. Wait till you see it. I think you'll really like it. And my third shout out for today is to my good friend Paul the Scandinavian from across the pond. Paul, thank you so much for following these videos. Thank you so much for your kind words. I really appreciate the support. Okay, so let's get on to this Peretti Blend 500. So I fired up this pipe, packed it in nice. Pack's great. Great tobacco. Nice feel to it. Pack's nice and easy. Light's easy, right? Stays lit pretty good. Couple of relights every now and again. A little tamp. She tends to puff up like a corn muffin a little bit here and there, but that's okay. That's normal. So I light it up. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, that's a really, really nice smoke. You know, I could taste some Virginias in there. There's some cigar leaf, some Peretti, right? Some Latakia. Beautiful. Then I made the mistake of going to the website. I go to the Peretti website, and I'm looking over the description of the blend. And I see Virginia, got that. Havana, got that. Peretti, yeah, a little tingle on the tongue. And Oriental. Hey, wait a minute. Where's the Latakia? I know it's in there. I can taste it. I can smell it. Nothing about Latakia on the website in their description for their tobacco. So, what do? I go to tobaccoreviews.com. Another big mistake. One guy says, there's Latakia. Another guy says, there's no Latakia. One guy says he called the Peretti company directly and spoke to a person there that said, oh yeah, there's Latakia in it. Another guy says he called the company directly and spoke to somebody who said, nope, no Latakia in that mix. Okay. So now I start to thinking, is it me? Am I going crazy? Could be. It's entirely possible. I'm in that general age group where things start to get a little cuckoo upstairs. So I smoked some more. And I kept reading the reviews. I got to tell you, nobody on there agrees with anybody else. Nobody can pinpoint whether or not there's Latakia in this mix or not. And I'm still tasting Latakia. So I came to the conclusion that there are three distinct possibilities. Possibility number one, there's Latakia in this mix. Possibility number two, something in this mix tastes like Latakia. Possibility number three, Sarge may have stumbled on the elusive unicorn farts. So, me being who I am, I decided to do a little digging. And that didn't help my situation any either because, well, it did and it didn't. It did in a way that there may be an explanation behind this. As it turns out, and I never knew this, Oriental tobacco and Turkish tobacco are the same thing. Two different names for the same exact tobacco. Oriental is Turkish tobacco. So if a blend has Oriental in it, it has Turkish tobacco in it. Good? Good. Then I find out that Latakia is Turkish tobacco. Turkish tobacco, which was originally produced in Syria. In fact, it was named after the port city of Latakia in Syria. And according to Wikipedia, initially it's sun-cured Turkish tobacco, and then it's further cured over controlled fires of aromatic woods and fragrant herbs, which gives it the intense, smoky, peppery taste and smell. So when Peretti says there's Oriental in this blend, is that what they're talking about? Because Latakia is technically an Oriental, based on the description that I'm finding online. That would explain a great many things. If anybody out there has any input, chime in, boys and girls. Because although it makes sense, I've always known Latakia to be Latakia. If it's a Turkish, great. If it's a Turkish, then it's an Oriental. Then Peretti's description is correct. But shouldn't you say it's Latakia? Because just a regular sun-cured Turkish tobacco, like you find in a lot of blends, doesn't taste like this. Latakia tastes like Latakia. And as I've said before, my palate's pretty extensive. I can smoke the stuff straight. Love every minute of it. Anybody else out there know that Oriental and Turkish is the same thing? I didn't. I guess I'm dumb as a stump when it comes to that. But it was a bit of an education. So I enjoy that part anyway. I'd be interested in your thoughts. Let me know, one way or the other. Oh, and just to let you know, it's a very good tobacco. It's very, very full, very rich smoke. You can pick out the Virginias and the cigar leaf. The cigar leaf is delicious. Absolutely top quality, no doubt about it. There is a decent amount of Peretti in here. Like we said, it is in the descriptions, and you can pick it out. And a lot of key is there. It's not a forefronter. It's kind of in the background a little bit, but it does let you know that it's there. You can taste it. If anybody else has had any experience with this particular blend, let me know. I'd be interested to hear your side of it. And again, if you have anything else to add to this little insanity of mine, my little trek on the LJ Peretti Blend 500, please feel free. I'd love to hear what you got to say. So as for right now, I'm losing daylight. It's that time of the year. You see I've got my parka on because it's cold as hell out here. That's just me. So, for now, I will bid you all a fine farewell. I'm going to go finish this bowl of unicorn farts. And maybe I'll add a little coffee to the mix. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.